It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports.
This will make it into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back, 20. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory.
Complete to
a huge play there right off the bat. 66 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Laviska Shenault, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Now, this is a crew. They've come out flat their last two games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you're really out here in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right.
Josh Lambo.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just sit.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets this to Devontae Adams. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Jaguars.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
And they run the option on 2nd down.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The score, Jaguars 10, Titans nothing.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Now back to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll find Lindsey here. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. A 33-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Lambeau is good. And they add on to their first quarter lead. It's now 13-0.
Titans, nothing.
So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2. Got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim. And hopefully they'll be kicking extra points instead.
27-yard line.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He'll look to shake off the interception on the opening drive. He should at least be comforted that it resulted in 3, not 6.
And if I were him, I would be the guy all the way out on the field greeting my defense now, saying thanks a lot. You held them to a field goal after I turned it over. That's a big defensive stand for them. He needs to go out now and make up for what he did on the first drive.
Then it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
He was covered by C.J. Henderson.
Throwing again here on second down, this time complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
13 more.
The numbers there for Brown from a week ago. He was inching up towards 200 yards receiving, couple of touchdowns, and I think he said it best at the end of the game. It was a pleasure to watch his performance, wasn't it?
Absolutely, because you and I both know none of those numbers came by accident. They were a result of him being in perfect sync with his quarterback, and boy, it was beautiful to watch.
That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
At the 39-yard line.
This is Henry. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Joe Schobert on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll set up a throw. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Titan. 1st and 10 at the 26.
Now a handoff to Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
The play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Pass caught left side by Humphries. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
6.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
First down and 10 yards.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
On the carry.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
A give to Henry. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. They'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
That goes in the category of a play that the defense is going to cherish and excites them. A completion, yes, you give up the pass, but no gain. I mean, that's exactly what you want on defense.
It sets up the 4th down. And here now is the Jaguars' all-time leading scorer in another uniform. He had over 1,000 points with the Jags. Josh Scobie from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I was.
It sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They run the counter. Robinson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for... It got his man complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle. But they allow the conversion.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the 1st quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Robinson. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Desmond King making the tackle.
7-yard line. A gain of a yard.
On 2nd down now. It's Robinson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught at about the 5.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. As they come up now, second and goal. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Davante Adams, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Josh Lambeau.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again.
He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
At the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
On second down, here's Henry. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The Titans on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And they must have seen something leading up to this one that said, hey, we're going to be able to go deep, because they've gone deep with a lot of success.
And pick your phrase, pick your code words, your buzzwords, whatever, vertical stretch. deep passes, go routes, right? What's that route you love? What's that route you love? Four verts. All of it working because they're able to find ways to get deep and for him to show off that big, big arm.
We see some of that big arm right here. He has been great. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Jacksonville.
He'll look to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Yards to go.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
And the Jaguars send out their punter. Adoree Jackson deep for Tennessee. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at...
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Devon Hamilton. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Harrison Smith on the coverage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Lindsey on the carry.
That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard.
A.J. Brown and the Titans getting the ball back here.
With them losing here in the second quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated where it's more of a one-on-one route and get the ball to him.
I say just 4 verts, right?
Hey, why not? 4 verts. One of the best routes in football. Hard to cover each guy all the way along the route.
So far, just 1 catch for him. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. Back to throw here. They set up the screen for Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. First down carry for Henry. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's 2nd and 8. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Calais Campbell on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
At the 41-yard.
Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Looking to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Running jet sweep here, Humphreys. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Henry. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. The Titans on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll look to throw here. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up, it's good. That'll make the scoreline 20-10. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it ends with a Tennessee score. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues.
22-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
And he'll let this one go.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
A gain of 4.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed at 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On play action, they'll throw.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey fighting through, and he's got space. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 34.
I think they like this drive a little bit better.
They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson taking it in. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't it? Lambo to add on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. 5 plays there on that drive. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Devon Hamilton. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On third down, Henry. And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
At their own
line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Jeffrey Simmons. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone, so they could use something here on third down. On the run, it's Robinson. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now a timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Jackson to return. A very good return that time. 18. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver.
complete.
But it'll be second down.
To 2nd and 10.
They'll throw now on the final play. Uncorks one for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with... And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
16.
play fake. He'll look to throw. Smith catches left side. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the
They'll drop to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Knocked out, and the Jags grab it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2.
And it's third down.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
And a Jaguar first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
First down, Jacksonville.
They run the option here on first and 10. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
The quarterback sacked.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
And it's third down.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, third and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw, and it's caught. And the Jags are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, if this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1 on that play.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Again, it's Robinson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Davante Adams, his second touchdown of the night, and the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
On the coverage.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Harrison Smith on the coverage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Devon Hamilton, his 2nd sack of the night. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. In trouble, and he's taken down.
That is sacked. A loss of 9 yards.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback. Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Back to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. 7 yards, the pickup there.
To Devontae Adams. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. 30, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Amani Hooker. Touchdown.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it, and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the 3rd quarter here. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Good. That keeps the score. Jaguars.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they... After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Caught by the tight end Ertz. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Jaguar.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his pass, incomplete.
The pass.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Although his reputation is a speed. And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Prater on to add the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On 3rd down, it's Robinson. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Titan football.
1st and 10.
About set and ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. He's at the 30, the 20, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, 84 yards. And the Titans are able to make this. Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
They'll set up to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Jeffrey Simmons able to record his... And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Third down.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encourage offensive mates to get some points.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw here. And that's caught by Smith. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Again, it's Henry. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 36. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. And a loose football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Fumble on the play.
We know he's got this. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On the slant, this is Chark. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
The pass.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Nashville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
And they're enjoying a fourth quarter advantage. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
And the Jaguar first down.
They'll look to throw. They'll find Lindsey here. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. But it'll be second and goal. That's complete right around the 8. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 8 yards out, and the Jaguars had 6 to their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They begin with Henry, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll run on first down. Henry. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First down, Titans, gain of 12. This is Henry. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Ball carrier. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw now on first down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Now it's Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, it's Henry. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
2 yards.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now Prater to add the PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a Tennessee score.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. Two division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Adams, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Screen pass to Lindsey. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Buying time to his... Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it.
The quarterback on the keeper. Fumble on the play.
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Because there's
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Back to throw now on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. There to knock that one away was the safety, Amani Hooker.
Down and 10.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete.
The pass.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And
back to throw again. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Titans.
This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle. But that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play. And the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Prater on to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
The kick is good.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Jaguars again ready to take over on offense. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. A.J. Brown and the Titans getting the ball back here. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. The 30, 10, touchdown Titans. A.J. Brown, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap. Now Prater to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and a yard at the 36-yard line.
Now whistles here. And I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
The pass.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Christian Fulton.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw again. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Jaguars.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now on 1st down, he'll drop. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
DJ Chark, incomplete.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
DJ Chark.
That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jeffrey Simmons in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. This one from 48 yards away. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
Titans 52.
So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
On 1st down, Henry. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout as they get the stoppage with just over. Looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
It's a quarterback sneak. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll try and sneak it here.
And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now, that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only 2nd down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed them back and set up 3rd down. They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
19-yard attempt.
And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand. So now the Jags down on the scoreboard. And time... Back to throw now in his own end zone. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and
They'll throw again from their own end zone. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Room here to run. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Jacksonville.
So from one... No time on the clock. Are we going to overtime, or does it end right here? One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught. What a call with no time remaining. And with that, 2 points, they win the game. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. From the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Well, so much for setting the tone.